Hey everyone, welcome back to PlaycrastiNation, population 375, and welcome back to the next episode of our Pokemon Fire Red Scrambled Egglocke. Last time, guys, we defeated Misty, the second gym leader here in the Kanto region, and we are ready to continue on along our journey. Let me give you guys a quick team recap, just so you guys know who we are rocking. Of course, we have our level 19 Skarmory nicknamed Panzer, our level 20 newly evolved Hitmontop named Savage, our level 19 Horsey named Mystery, our level 19 Nidoking Brady, and rounding out the squad, the probably MVP of the game, our level 20 Kadabra named Spork. It's hard to decide who the MVP. Look at that special attack. It's hard to say who the MVP of the squad is, TBH, but this thing is certainly vying for a case, and yeah. So I'm actually not, like I said we were going to start this episode off by getting our Route 6 encounter, but then I realized we actually can't trade it in for a little bit, so I think it makes more sense to, just cool our jets for a second, clear out some of the trainers. I will be using a little bit of speed up button just to kind of make the process go a little bit quicker, because we're going to be fighting a lot of trainers today. And Arcanine, Mystery, I'm going to need you to be the bravest little soul, the bravest little toaster there was ever, and stare down this Arcanine with an Octazooka. It's a good first start. Can you take this thing out with a Dragon Breath? I bet you can. I bet you can. Oh, you did not do it, but you roared me out into Kadabra. That does not scare me. I will go for the confusion. Yeah, it just makes more sense to clear out the trainers. Oh, you just have a Tyrogue. Well, that's not scary to me. I think it makes more sense to clear out trainers first and then get the encounter. That way we can, this thing definitely has Bite, which freaks me out for Spork. But I think we have to go in to Spork. We can probably just tank this battle. It's gonna take a long time. Yeah, I think we just have to tank this battle. Like I said, it's gonna take a long time, but there's no way this thing can heal itself, and it hurt itself in confusion. So no worries, Panzer is the strongest Pokemon on the field. That Gyarados was a little scary though, so if we could ignore some of those, I would appreciate it. Man, I gotta say, I'm really feeling the effects of not having a 6th slot member. It's something I definitely wish we had. Now, it's probably reducing, it's a double-edged sword, which is like my favorite phrase ever. It's a double-edged sword. Brady, please save me. Please stop howling. Please just get sludge bombed. Yeah. It's a double-edged sword because we both have to, I forgot what I was going to say because I got so nervous about the Howling Manectric. Oh, 5 party members. It's a double-edged sword because obviously having the 6th member in there for coverage would be great. Adding Oddish to the team, as much as even though it's an Oddish, would be so nice to have. But also on the flip side, having only 5 members means EXP is getting spread more evenly, or more generously, I should say. So we're probably having to grind, like we probably may have had to grind by now. And so maybe we're reducing the number of sacrifices we actually have to do by only having 5 party. Actually, that's not true because having a 6th party member would make it so that we definitely didn't have to sacrifice as much. So it's definitely not decreasing the number of sacrifices we're gonna have to do. If anything, it's probably increasing the number of sacrifices, which maybe you guys like. Maybe you guys are just sick and twisted, and that was your reason for wanting 1 less party member. I'll never know. You can let me know in the comments below. Me will, okay, I'll play. Me will, okay, I'll play. Me will, okay, I'll play. I know nothing about rap music. It's a Porygon. I do know that a Porygon is scary, and I'm going to go into Brady. I hope you don't have Psybeam, because that would be awful. But this double kick should take you out. Yeah, it's going to do the job. Dude, Brady is so good. Oh, and this is not just me venting about football. No, Brady, literally, Nidoking is a fantastic Pokemon. It's a Pokemon I probably underrate, so I'm glad I'm... Swampert. I'm glad I'm being able to use it, because it's probably increasing my appreciation for it quite a bit. That was almost very bad. I should have just went for the last Swift. But we're running out of drill pecks already, and I'm not ready to need another drill peck yet. Shuckle is coming in. Mystery, this is for you. This is your opportunity. This thing has like no HP, right? So it's got high defense, but I think it has no HP. So if we Dragon Rage it, it should be a one-shot. Look at that, no problems. Not that I was worried about a Shuckle, but you never know. Sometimes it's the darndest, kids say the darndest things as the that's what the kids say, you know. Sometimes kids say that the kids say the darndest things. Iggly buff, no problem. You're about to get Iggly stuffed. Did you just charm me? Did you just charm me? Spinnerack. Spinnerack is no biggie to me, I don't think. The Poison Sting, it did not poison me, so again, no big deal. All right, look at that. The trainers on Route 6 are cleared, which means we can get our encounter. So Brady, come on out, get this Toxic done if you need to. It's probably not a great use of Brady's Toxics to be using them on these Pidgeys. In fact, let me see if I can avoid it by just like capturing this thing maybe. Maybe we don't even need it. Nope, we're gonna need a Toxic. Just making sure. Oh, and you've now thrown sand in my eyes, but luckily Toxic still managed to get the job done. Okay, so let's go ahead and catch this thing if we can. All right, it's not quite cooperating here. I would like you to get in this Pokeball, Pidgey. I do appreciate you quite a bit. You have no you have no idea how valuable you are to me. Thank you, Pidgey, for being caught. I will not give you a nickname, though. You will remain the same nameless Pidgey until you perish, which is pretty soon. Okay, let's get our first encounter of today's episode, our first hatch, I should say. This series, I feel like, is moving at a very quick pace. Maybe it's just, I don't know if it's because of the speed up button or what the deal is, but it just feels like it's moving much quicker. Maybe that's because we just played through Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which is such a long game. I don't know. I could be incorrect. Anyway, we are back in box 1. So let us grab our, nope, I clicked the wrong dice rolling app. No, not this dice rolling app. Nope, that's the bad one. Nope, this one sucks. This is the good dice rolling app. Here I am, once again. Headphone, you want to calm down? Let's do a couple re-rolls real quick and see what our column is going to be for this Pidgey. We're going to column number 3, the first of its kind, and the second number is going to be a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Swap these out, pick it up, put it down here, put it in the slot. Let's go ahead and hatch the next egg in our Pokemon. Fire Red Scrambled Egglocke. That was unbelievably fast. All right, guys, first hatch on Friday's episode is gonna be, ooh, I like you. So many ghost types. We've been hatching a ton of ghost types. What did I nickname? I nicknamed my Spectre, I nicknamed my Spectre Spectress. You are, now there's no, obviously there's no Megas in this game, but I always think Mega Sableye, the gem that it's holding, I always call it a Rupee. So I'm gonna call you Rupee because I like that quite a bit. Let us check Rupee out. And you are gonna get leveled up to level 16, by the way. So don't think you're gonna be stuck at level 5. Dark Ghost type, Hardy Nature. Keen Eye prevents loss of accuracy with Recover, Water Pulse, Feint Attack, and Shadow Ball. Water Pulse seems suspect to me. Not that I don't trust you guys. I trust you guys. But I want to check real fast and see if that's a real thing. So we're going to go ahead and head over to the Ruby Sapphire Crystal, Fire Red Leaf Green Emerald, whatever it's called. Or I mean Ruby Sapphire... Wait, what? I have no idea what I'm saying. Let's go to the Pokedex and let's look at Sableye, which is a 3rd gen Pokemon. Is this the first 3rd gen mon we've had? Can't be. No way. Let's check. Oh, we had a Ralts. R.I.P. Sableye. I'm looking at Sableye here. It starts with Leer and Scratch. You know neither of these. It eventually learns Feint Attack, so technically legal. TMHM text, you do learn Water Pulse by TMHM. You also learn Shadow Ball. Geez, you can learn a lot of stuff. And Egg Moves. Recover. So Feint Attack. I think Feint Attack is technically legal because didn't I look? Yeah, I looked up and I said that if the father knows the move, then it'll get passed down. If the baby can also learn the move, and since in this case a father would also be the baby, it could be. So this thing is legal. And it's a Sableye, which I dig quite a bit. Thank you to whoever sent this in. Let's go ahead and level Rupee up to level 16. Man, like I said, our assortment of ghost type Pokemon to choose from. Actually, is this only our second ghost type? Nightshade. I don't think so. Not interested in Nightshade. This may actually only be our second ghost type. Maybe I'm just like, I don't want Astonish either. 14, 15, 16. Perhaps I'm just thinking that it's a lot of ghost types because I might be lumping Kadabra in there, even though I know it's a psychic type. But maybe in my brain, I'm just thinking it's a lot. Have we got another ghost type? No, we've only gotten one. This is only our second one, so I don't know why I'm thinking we got a bunch of ghost types. But Rupee, go ahead and take your seat in this box here. Look at the Pokemon we have to choose from eventually. These are wonderful. These are all wonderful creatures. Okay. Let's get back out there and continue on our adventure. Is there anything? I think you give me the VS Seeker. Yeah, you give me the VS Seeker for sure. I don't know what that... Oh, it lets us refight trainers, which in a Nuzlocke, I can't understand why you would ever do. Now, let's do this. Let's go ahead and get our old rod from this trainer. I'm the fishing guru. I simply love fishing. I can't bear to go without. Tell me, do you like to fish? Grand, I like your style. I think we can be friends. Take this and fish, young friend. So, here is a bit of a conundrum that I've already thought about. So I have my answer. You guys can let me know in the comments if you disagree. We have the old rod, which means I could pew old rod into the water here and catch a Pokemon. The problem with that, now it doesn't really matter what the Pokemon is. It's probably going to be a Magikarp, somewhere between level 5 and 15. So the question is, would you rather get the encounter now just to get the encounter because it's fun? Or would you rather wait until we get something like the Super Rod, come back when we fish and they'll be level 40s, and then when we swap the egg will get to go to level 40. I think that makes way more sense. Let's say we had Shay, I don't know what you guys sent me, but I'm gonna assume somebody sent me a Dratini. Arthur the 7th, Arthur the 90th, I'm assuming he's out there. If you sent me Arthur the whatever, if you sent me a Dratini and it's in the box right now, if I catch this Magikarp and it's level 5, Arthur is going to stay level 5 and he's not going to be a whole lot of help for a while. If I wait until late game and I get the Super Rod and I come back and I get this encounter at level 40, let's say we're like depleted on Pokemon. I play horribly through the rest of this Nuzlocke and we run out of Pokemon almost. I could get a level 40 Dratini, which will then become a Dragonair, nearly a Dragonite. I think that makes more sense. You guys let me know if you disagree. So for now, I am not going to be using the old rod to get our Vermilion City or Cerulean City or Celadon City or any city that has water. I'm not going to get any of those encounters until we get the Super Rod, so which isn't too long. It's really just you really just have to get past Lavender Town, past the 4th gym. Bike voucher. I don't really need the bike. Like, we can go back and get the bike. We're gonna go through Cerulean City anyway, so we'll probably go back and get it. But you don't really need it in this game because we have speed up button, which is, if I had speed up button plus bike, like I already can barely like handle walking with speed up button. So it actually probably doesn't make that much sense to do that. Okay, Route 11. Route 11 is the next area we can get an encounter on. Actually, Diglett's Cave is the next area we can get an encounter on. So let's do that first. I like that idea. Well, isn't this a surprise? Diglett dug a long tunnel. It goes right to Viridian City, they tell me. Oh, do they? Did they tell you that? Brady's a little scary to have out. We're gonna go into Panzer because I don't fear a Diglett hitting my Panzer that much. And there is, in fact, a Diglett level 22. Why? I never understood why the Diglett and Diglett's Cave were such a high level, but I love it because it's going to allow us to catch a pretty high leveled Pokemon. Let's go for the Swift here. Do not want to take this thing out. And now let's throw some Pokeballs. I never understood why, like, you can catch like level 27 Doug Trio in here, which for the time, like, maybe it's to help you on the 3rd gym. They wanted to give you a decently high leveled ground type Pokemon because they really don't give you a ton up to this point. You can get like a Mankey, which helps, but other than that, they don't give you a whole lot. So maybe this is the game's way of throwing you a bone. Diglett has been caught, by the way. I don't know, though, but Maybe it was a glitch? I don't know. Why are Diglett and Steelix on the same page? The cave Pokemon. It burrows through the ground at a shallow depth. It leaves raised earth in its wake, making it easy to spot. You can also spot it because everywhere it goes, it shouts, Diglett dig, trio, trio, trio. Diglett dig, trio, trio, trio. Let's pick up this item because I saw it and I want it. And it is a Thunderstone. You ban! Thunderstone! Like I said, those stones aren't as exciting because we can just buy them and sell it on City. Things like Moonstones and upgrades and metal coats, not mirror coats. Those things are more exciting to me. So, but the Thunderstone's still good. So we just did box 1 last time. Yes, so we're now back to box number 2 with this level 22 Diglett. Whatever gets hatched is going to turn level 22. That's pretty awesome. Let's get our dice out. Let's roll it a couple times for good luck. We get number 4, another new column. And our second roll is going to be number 2. Man, the second row in this box getting absolutely devastated. Let's go hatch this thing. I'm excited. Hatching is the most fun part of this. Maybe that's why I'm like rushing through the trainer battles and stuff, because let's be honest, you guys are here for these hatches, which happened. This took a little bit longer, so maybe something exciting. Dratini. I called Dratini. I said Dratini earlier. Be a Dratini. It's a Gulpin. Interesting. That is an interesting send-in. Let's see. I just went to a Chinese buffet today, and I ate like a Gulpin, so I want to just nickname this self me, but it is a female, so I will not. Ooh, female. This is like you're asking me to be rude. Female that eats a lot. I don't want to do that. That's rude. I'm gonna insult myself because then you can call me a lady and someone who eats a lot. So I'm gonna double insult myself. I'm just gonna call this thing Josh. Let's take a look at this Gulpin. It is a poison type, which at the very least is a good replacement for Brady. Docile nature with liquid ooze, with acid armor, pound, yawn, and poison gas. I would say that those all look legit to me. Nothing crazy in there like Thunderbolt or anything. So I think this Josh is legit. So let's go ahead and get Josh up to level 22, which might be close to the time that Josh evolves. I'm not 100% sure. And I now hate that I named this thing after myself because I'm now talking in the third person. Yeah, we're gonna teach you Sludge. Probably over Poison Gas because of the lack of accuracy. This is an interesting Pokemon. I don't really know how to describe it. Let's say it's a Pokemon I do not use very often, and I will also say that its moveset is not really beneficial for the Martyrlocke. In fact, if we look at it, it only had Pound. So, but I also didn't announce that we were doing a Martyrlocke before this, so that's understandable. I didn't really make it a well-known fact that we were gonna be doing a Martyrlocke, so I didn't give you guys really any heads up. Anyway, now that this thing is level 22, let's put Josh the Gulpin in the box, and let's get back out there and hunt some more. I think we can get one more encounter today, most likely. So let's do that. Let's do that thing. Over here on Route 11. Are we good? Panzer, you good? I think Panzer's good. Let's get our Route 11 encounter without getting into a battle, preferably. I would prefer. Our Route 11 encounter is going to be a Drowsy. Dude, if we were doing an actual Nuzlocke, well, first of all, we would have gotten so many Pidgeys by now, but still. I think I can pursue this thing without it dying. I'm 7 levels up, but yeah, we're good. Pound. Okay, I'm not scared of that. I'm gonna try to throw a Pokeball because critical hits are a thing and I'm scared of them, so if I can catch this thing without having to deal with that, I prefer that a lot. Thank you so much, gang, for allowing me to prefer that a lot. Drowsy has been captured on the same page as the Swalot. Isn't Swalot the Pokemon that took out Ralts? Who sent me that Gulpin? How did you know? How did you know I was gonna lose a Ralts to a Swalot? Drowsy, the Hypnosis Pokemon, a descendant of the legendary animal Baku, which is said to eat dreams. It is skilled in hypnotism. Now I'm sad. Now I'm remembering good old Ralts. Good old Theory. Theory never got a chance. Theory never got a chance. Okay, anyway. Let's do this thing. Oh, man, I'm upset now. That hit me. It was like instant remembering. Like, the second I saw Swalot on the screen, I was like, Swalot. I had like a brain blast, Jimmy Neutron style. Anyway, let's get another hatch, and hopefully this one doesn't troll me as bad as the first one. Our column for this Drowsy is going to be column number 2. And our roll is going to be number 1. Top row, second egg. Put this in the party Pokemon, put it down here. And Drowsy was level 13, so we're going to get to go up to level 13 with whatever this ends up being. And what it's going to end up being is... I don't know what it's going to end up being. It's our third hatch of the day, though. Third hatch is the good luck hatch. Ooh. I made like a weird chicken sound at the beginning of that. I apologize for that. What is the name? I gotta look this up. There was a name of a show, of a game. An N64 game. I think it was called Glover, where you just walked around as a giant glove. Yes, it's called Glover. That's less exciting than I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was going to be a little bit more exciting for them, but I always thought that the glove that you used in that game, well, first of all, I thought he looked like Master Hand, because he is, but I also thought it looked like the gloves that Poliwrath has, which assumedly we can get a Poliwrath if we ever get a Water Stone, so that's kind of nice. Yeah, let's call this thing Glover, and it'll also get me ready for the Han Solo movie. Shout out to Donald. Okay, let's take a look at Glover's moveset. Glover, what you rockin'? Adamant nature, so I'm assuming you did want me to turn this thing into a Poliwrath. Water absorb, Ice Ball, Bubble Beam, Splash, and Psychic. Gonna check on that. Gonna do a quick little Google search on that just to make sure, because I don't want any funny business to happen here. Honestly, I'm more nervous about Splash. Like, I know, all I know is my friend Will Winterbear sent me a couple eggs, and he said that they were troll eggs. He said that some of them may be troll eggs. So this would be a very good opportunity for him to troll me by giving me a Pokemon that I would really like to have, and then troll me by ending up giving it a move that is illegal. Just kidding. Splash is legal. Bubble Beam is legal. Ice Ball is legal. Oh no. Psychic is a TM. All right. Completely legal Poliwag. Awesome. Awesome. Again, we got mystery right now, so no real need for this thing. But it's all about the future prospects. Hypnosis, no. I should have taught you that over Splash, probably. If I was a smart person, I would have done that. 10, 11, 12, 13, and Water Gun. Yeah, we'll at least teach you that over Splash, because Splash is just useless, so no reason for that. But thank you to whoever sent this in. Poliwrath is one of my favorite water types, and I don't think it gets enough love in the world of Pokemon. Okay. Poliwag, Glover, go ahead and get dropped in this box. Man, now I want to go play Glover. What if I did a Glover Let's Play? Would you guys watch that? I'm pretty sure that game was full of glitches, so maybe it wouldn't be a super fun Let's Play to watch, but maybe it would be. Maybe you guys like glitches, I don't know. Let's also potion up real fast. Make sure everybody's in tip-top fighting shape. I must say, money has been kind of scarce on this Let's Play thus far. We've gotten lucky with a couple of clutch Zinks and a Nugget. Other than that, the wealth has not really been flowing, and it's not good. I kind of need the wealth to start flowing. You know what we could do as he sends in a Vulpix? We could add a 6th member onto the team momentarily, because I don't think we can get another encounter until after the 3rd gym, and my guess would be that we would heal before, or we would sacrifice again before or after the 3rd gym. So we could temporarily add a 6th member to the team just to make the gym easier, and Onyx is going to come in. I'm not scared. I'm going to Octazooka the heck out of that thing and send it to the Shadow Realm, basically. And also, get this burn off of my mystery. I only have 1 full heal, but you know what? It's okay. It works. It gets the job done. We'll buy more eventually. I just don't have the money or the patience right now. Hello. Like I said, a lot of trainers. Oh, speaking of Swalot, which I'm still triggered by. I was just reminded, Grandmaster left a comment on my video saying I never finished the turtle story, which is true. I was talking about, I can't remember even what led into this story, but I was talking about, like, do animals communicate with each other to let themselves, to know what, like, birds. Do birds talk with each other to let themselves know to go south for the winter? I didn't know, or is it just like natural instinct? I had a similar question about turtles because I saw a video where a turtle got flipped on its back and it was stuck, and another turtle came around and flipped him up and saved its life. And so my question was, do turtles at birth say, hey, by the way, your shell, weak spot, if you fall over, help a brother out, unless he's wronged you, unless he's scorned your family, in which case you let him, you keep him on his back, you leave him there. So I didn't know if that was the case, and I was just curious. And then, but as I was trying to get that conversation out, my beautiful Ralts died before my eyes. Pupitar. Let's go into Brady. Brady for Pupitar sounds smart for me. It'd be awesome. It's gonna be awesome when this thing learns Earthquake, I should say. Not it would be awesome if. It will be awesome when this thing learns Earthquake. I don't know if it does naturally. We may need a TM. So hopefully we can get lucky and find it somewhere along the way. But having a stab Earthquake on our Needle King, ooh, it'd be clutch, I must say. A Croconaw, you beautiful Fred Flintstone looking dude. Man, Panzer, I rely on you a lot, I'm noticing. Like, you are kind of the glue that holds this team together. Unfortunately, you're also the reason I didn't see what was coming in. I'm gonna assume Spork can handle it. You're also the reason I have to heal so often. So, you know, just think about that. A Vibrava, Spork is a great option for this. We will go for the Ice Punch. Because he runs out of Drill Peck so fast, because I need him so often, that he's pretty much the reason we have to heal all the time. So, like I said, we could probably add another member to the team. Maybe Sableye. He's level, or no, Gulpin was level 22. Spork wants to learn Psybeam. Is this better than Confusion? It's less PP, but it's stronger. I think it's better, though. I think the trade-off is worth it. So I'm going to get rid of Confusion and learn Psybeam. Just because. Be a Waterstone. Sharp Beak can boost the power of those. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let's boost the power of those, because let's be honest, the Quick Claw hasn't done much, but let's boost the power on those good boys. By good boys, of course, I mean, let's boost the power on those, what am I even talking about? I have no idea. Drill Pecks. If we only have a certain amount of them, let's at least get a little bit more out of each of them because they're important. Alright, it's a Kingdra. Alright, it is a Kingdra. Alright, it's a Kingdra. I don't want to just rely on Panzer to take everything down. Let's go into Mystery. If I lose my pre-evolution of a Kingdra to a Kingdra, I'll be upset. But he's going for Bubble, so I don't think I have to worry too much. And 2 Dragon Rages will definitely take this thing out. And honestly, a super effective Dragon Breath can probably get the job done as well. So let's go for that. I think it'll get the job done. Yes, Mystery. Look at you taking down your grandfather. It's like in the old ancient times when you must murder your father to take the throne, but except you're still not going to evolve yet. Oh, it's a Regirock, huh? It's one of those. Let's go into Panzer, because this thing is scary and could explode. Although I don't think it knows explosion in this game. You do know Rock Throw, though, which I don't dig. I also don't dig the cursing. Cursing is kind of a bad deal. You're gonna get me demonetized. Fudge. You know what I'm saying? Eat that Dirk. Was his name Dirk? No offense if your name is Dirk. Dragon Scale, our second Dragon Scale, as we fight a Kingdra. If there's anything in your heart of hearts that if you need any more reason to know that we're gonna get a Kingdra, that should be it. Also, I just realized we just hit the 30-minute mark, so I should why does Metatite look like it is on a training potty in this game? I do not enjoy your design, and I will sludge bomb you to save you from your own design, Metatite. I am sorry they did that to you in this game. Goodbye. A Porygon is going to come in. I think we're fine to stay in and double kick this thing. And was that Mewtwo? What? Was that Mewtwo? All right, good. Just checking. Just want to make sure that was Mewtwo. Yeah, that's Mewtwo. So, great. Let's just fight a Mewtwo then. What are you gonna know? Confusion? Barrier. Defense rose. Okay, let's hit you on the special side then with a little pursuit. You know confusion, but we resist that pretty well. Okay, I'm less concerned. Let's see how much a pursuit is gonna do. Yeah, like not a lot. So I would like to wait for barrier to go away, if possible, or we can just pursuit this thing to death, and I think that's probably going to be the correct suit of action. Thank God for Panzer. I don't know if I can ever get rid of Panzer, because... You didn't die, though? I don't know if I can... This thing has pressure. It just used all of my moves. It just used all of my pursuits. Thank you so much for taking the PP away from the most important Pokemon on my team. Oh, again, whoever sent in Panzer, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate this thing. It's probably the only reason we're still in this lock, if we're going to be 100% honest. Darn, my Pokemon need to be stronger. My Pokemon need less psychic weaknesses. We all have our problems, kid. Alright, anyway, guys. This is not great. But we will truck on, but this is the last I can record for this week, so I thought we would make it onto the ship. We did not make it onto the SSN. In the next episode, guys, we will finish the trainers on this route, go to the SSN, try to finish the SSN. I don't think we're going to do Lieutenant Surge next episode. And I think we're probably going to need a sacrifice before then. I don't know, though. We'll see. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you subscribe to become a citizen of PlaycrastiNation today. And if you know anyone that you think would be a great Playcrastinator, go ahead and send them a bye because we love to have them. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll see you guys next time.